It's a collision of teams that have earned respect from the pollsters, each ranked in the top 25, looking to win and make a big statement here today. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears, as we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on another ACC team, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Golden Bears will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense making their way on the field today. And Kirk, this offense relies on a reliable running back who's certainly been able to step up and make plays when needed.
Yeah, and Chris, I think the thing that stood out to me in our production meeting yesterday talking to the coaches is this guy does the little things. It's probably why they give him the opportunity, whether it's pass protection, good job of being able to run and get tough yards in those short yardage situations, just a complete back.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
First down and 10 now. To the air, it's Morris. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Shotgun handoff here. Powers through the tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the plate. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Golden Bears offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, this offense has a receiver that I think we consider underrated. Doesn't get the national attention, but boy, you leave him alone and he can hurt you making plays.
I think that's a great way to sum him up. And also, you'll see him out in front of these running backs when they get out to be able to run the football and get big yards. He's the first one leading them down the way. So just does the little aspects of this offense that a lot of times pay off in the long run. Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Passes the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Here's a throw underneath to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
And the Golden Bears will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the last drive. They came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Brown. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Second down after that previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Golden Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the receiver.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field. It's Morris. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
And the Cavaliers keep the football on the move. Hand off to the single back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Morris. He's got it on a crossing route. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Pass not complete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cavaliers! So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Virginia. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So California's offense back out on the field now. And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down play for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Morris. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receivers anticipated. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
So now on comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 40 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Morris. That's caught. It's Harris. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Cavaliers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And the Golden Bears will line up to kick it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Cavaliers will have first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Morris. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Cavaliers come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Touchdown, Virginia. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead, he took it all the way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Brown. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cavaliers' offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he did a very good job of it on this play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. One man in the backfield, who get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to pass. It's Morris. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
But that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Cal's offense takes the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
That sack sets up a second down and long. To the air, it's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
The Golden Bears bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Ball handed to the running back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. The back's got it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it to the back. Great cut there. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kirk. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Cavaliers are going to cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Cavaliers line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Virginia.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it here. A quick jump. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that all mean?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Brown. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Golden Bears pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Back to throw again. And this one is caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And now the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Finds his man. It's Harris. Finds room at the 30. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Morris. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down. The Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. Great move in the open field. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw again. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grinding away with their running game. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught on the shovel pass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot.